But why? I mean, did you know a lot about it, or was it?
No, it just seems cool. I'm not
Seemed cool?
Yeah.
What about, and you guys just went along with it, or what?
I didn't have a choice in it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, what did you want to do?
I want to do it. Slender Loris or whatever.
The Slender Loris? Okay. What about you, Adia?
I didn't really
You didn't care? Okay. Let's hear about the piranha a little bit.
Their diet includes small
Stand back, please, Kyleigh. So we can see. Thank you.
small mammals, insects, frogs, fish, and worms. They are omnivores because they eat both meat and plants. Piranhas hunt in large groups called shoals or packs.
So they eat plants as well as meat?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were carnivores. Because I noticed on your food web you guys don't have any plants at all, do you? What are those? What kind of plants are those?
I don't know. I just typed in plant.
Oh, okay.
And then they're known to pull sick cows down into the river by their noses, and a school of fish will eat the whole thing in a couple of minutes.
Did you say a cow?
That's what she said. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll let it pass. I know you showed it to me. Well, keep going. That's a big thing, because piranha really, you go to, description, how big are they? Where's the description from?
They can get up to 1 foot.
So, basically you're talking about a fish this big. You can pull a cow into the river. I suppose if there's lots and maybe the cow's like laying already in the water, I don't know exactly.
Cows are lighter in the water. Yeah.
That's not
I let my dad up in the water, so.
Okay. Keep going, guys.
Their neck, their lifespan is 12 years. They need to be in water that is 73 to 81 degrees. They have no common diseases. Best behave when around other piranhas. Need at least 75 gallons of water to survive.
What does that mean, best behaved when around other piranhas? Like they wear a nice shirt, or what do you mean best behaved?
Like they're more calm around them. Like they're not like alerted of danger or whatever.
So if they're together, they're less aggressive than when they're by themselves? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reproduction is very hard. Females may have more yellow on the underbelly. That's whatever.
Habitat, they are found in whitewater rivers and streams in South America. Often found in the Brazilian Amazon. Live in warmer waters and much darker waters. Yeah. Sometimes live in flooded forests, lakes, areas with dense vegetation. Yeah.
Purpose. They're scavengers, kinda, that eat dead or dying animals.
That's actually the most common thing they eat.
To stop the river from being polluted. Keeps different fish species even on their population. Local indigenous people of the Amazon rainforest use the sharp teeth in the jaw for cutting tools.
If you look at the one under diet, you see the teeth on those things? What is that? Move back a little bit. You guys see it? What does that remind you of that we use every day to cut stuff?
Saw.
It looks, no, not really. They're too small for that. They're kind of, I guess, but it looks like a knife, like one of those serrated knives, like a steak knife or whatever. It looks like it's a lot like that. Very similar. And the teeth are really hard and really, really sharp. So, good.
Eat small or unhealthy fish of each species to keep all that species strong and healthy.
And then this is physical description. Room to put it up on there. Also have colored flecks near their tails. They get their name from their red to orange on their belly and chin. They can weigh as much as 9 pounds when they're fully grown. They have silver gray bodies, black fins and tails and forehead too. When fully grown, they may get as long as 1 foot, small mouth, and have short razor sharp teeth.
So, you said they get up to 1 foot long, right? And they weigh 9 pounds?
Thanks.
That seems really heavy for that short of a fish. It must be a pretty, muscular fish, I guess.
small fish, frogs, and the only thing that basically will kill it is like a person, like fishing something. Yeah. And they're also used as pets.
So they don't get eaten by alligators or.
Well, yeah, they do. I have that right here.
Okay, so there's other things that kill besides people.
And not a lot.
Not a lot. What about like jaguars and
Big
things like
snakes.
that?
Well, they're in the water. And like,
Jaguars go a lot. I mean, a lot of cats will go in the water in the rainforest. Okay. It's actually a fairly common thing to be eaten by the bigger predators. The piranha itself, people eat it all the time. It's a very common fish that people eat.
oh, and for diet, I forgot when they sink their teeth into the animal. I kind of messed up what I said, but they like spin around and tear like chunks out of it.
Yeah, they don't bite. I mean, what they do is they go and they bite you like this, or bite whatever they're eating, and then they just like try to start to swim away, and as that pulling motion, those teeth cut off the chunk that they bit, and then they take that chunk away and eat it.
So
Come back.
sometimes they'll bite your toes off.
They had a
They could
piranha attack
They do.
over in like South America.
Yeah, it can happen. It's fairly rare. I mean, like Adia said, they eat mostly what's called carrion. I mean, they eat stuff that dies in the river. I mean, that's the main thing that they eat.
Isn't it keratin?
What? No, carrion. Huh?
Are they in lakes?
Are they in lakes?
Yeah.
They can be. They're not in lakes here. Because if you notice, it had to be, the temperature was, where was the temperature on that? It was in the 80s, like high 70s, low 80s, right? Our water around here is too cold
Could they be in the
for
sea?
that. Could they be in the sea? No, they're freshwater.
Thank God. Because I went swimming.
I mean, even here in Iowa, you know, there's just not enough. Even if somebody put some in a lake, let's say in the summertime,
You don't die.
it would die in the wintertime. Right. Okay. Questions about piranhas for this group? Okay, give them a hand. Good job. Oh, sorry, Ben.
How could they pull a cow in if it's on the
If it's like sick and
They jump from banks now.
We had this debate before. I'm not sure.
But we look
well,
at
there's a picture right here.
More than likely, what that is the cow died in the river, and then they pulled it. You know, maybe it died on the bank and it was dead, and then maybe they kind of pulled it in. You know what I mean? That could be. If there was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I read in this magazine, it had the same exact picture, but they had taken an unhealthy cow to a different side of the river to let all the other cows get across and an upper part.
Oh, they used it. They used it as bait.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it was. I mean, it was. They put it in the river.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the piranhas pulled it in.
Yeah.
So I doubt the pulling in happening, but they will eat it definitely. Jackie?
do the prawns agree with each other?
Yes. When one gets caught on a hook, and then it's like dying. They think it's dying, so they start eating it.
It's a very common thing. You know, almost all fish are carnivores, or not, are cannibals, I mean.
Paulson.
Would they attack you if they like you were just swimming in the lake?
That's what they did some swimmers out of South America.
They
They
can't.
all their toes off.
Is that if they're just like really hungry or something?
Maybe yeah.
They think,
Well,
it
if
depends
they're
on,
in
it's
danger.
like sharks, kind of. They're based on splashing, you know, like they attack things that act like they're sick or injured, like you talked about Adia. So the splashing makes a difference. How you're splashing
I
around.
don't want to.
So if you're not splashing around a shark, they won't attack you.
Not usually. It's,
I always thought
you know,
like if you were splashing around that with a shark.
yeah, that's what attracts
Or
them.
no.
You
when
punch it in
work,
the nose and it'll
because,
go
like,
away.
it's Still.
When you work,
It's pretty hard to put
I
in
Oh.
water.
was swimming with sharks in Florida and we couldn't splash.
yeah, you don't want to splash. Yeah, you don't want to splash.
What?
That's when you get a rock.
The splashing makes them think of an injured animal. 'Cause
Oh
when-
no, we had to splash.
Okay.
We did.
Are you sure? Because you just said you weren't supposed to just a second
No,
ago.
There's a
because I was
difference
swimming.
between
Oh.
We really did have to splash.
Oh.
We had like a shake, but we couldn't move our arms.
Did you kick to bring the fish to bring them in?
No, they were under that.
Never mind.
Scary.
Let's just move on.
I never do that.
Seth.
It's small.
I don't know.
You can punch those flash.
Oh yeah. If a shark's coming at you, you have to hit it in the nose and it'll go away.
It's a great idea.
Kind of hard
And
to
when I was swimming with the dolphins,
Hey, Greg.
Just dropped your pants back off here, but
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
have a good day.
That sounds good. Hey, I'll have to get with you about that website. I got the artwork from your art person, and I told him it was fine. So we'll just have to get together.
Am I supposed to stop?
Figure out what we want.
No, not yet. Only when the boss.
What's that?
Maybe next trip.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Sounds good. Thanks. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I did.
Okay. Any other questions?
Oh, if I was in the water and I just saw a piranha, would you start eating me or just go on?
Depends what you're doing.
What did he say?
Like, if I was
If you
just,
saw a
like,
piranha in the water, what
You know, piranhas are more than likely not going to kill you.
interesting.
I mean, they'll bite pieces of you, but they're not going to kill you.
Have you ever seen the movie Piranha?
I have. No, I've never seen it.
That's nasty.
There's a whole bunch of movies about that.
That's a cool movie.
All right, give him a hand. Good job, guys.